Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. And he was right. But here's the thing most people don't realize. Compound interest isn't complicated. It's not hard. It's actually the easiest money you'll ever make. The hard part isn't understanding it. The hard part is actually doing it, because your brain will try to stop you. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how compound interest makes you rich and the psychological tricks to actually make it work for you. Let me explain compound interest in the simplest way possible. Compound interest is when your money makes money, and then that money makes more money, and so on. Here's a simple example. You invest $1,000 at 10% annual return. Year 1, you start with $1,000, it grows by 10%. You now have $1,100. Year 2, you have $1,100, it grows by 10%. You now have $1,210. Year 3, you have $1,210, it grows by 10%. You now have $1,331. See what happened? In year 1, you made $100. In year 2, you made $110. In year 3, you made $131. You didn't put in any extra money, but you made $31 extra in year 3 just because the interest itself grew. That's compound interest, money making money. Now let me show you what this looks like over time. Imagine you invest $5,000 today at 10% annual return. You never add another penny. Year 5, $8,052. Year 10, $12,968. Year 15, $20,894. Year 20, $33,637. Year 30, $86,444. You put in $5,000, you're getting back $86,444. That's $81,444 in pure profit from a single $5,000 investment. But here's where it gets really crazy. What if you invest $200 per month instead of just once? $200 per month at 10% return for year 5, $16,500. Year 10, $40,700. Year 15, $80,400. Year 20, $145,300. Year 30, $431,800. You put in a total of $72,000, you're getting back $431,800. That's $359,800 in pure interest. The money did the work, not you. You just let it sit there and grow. That's why Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. The key to compound interest is time. Time is your biggest asset. Let me show you the difference between starting early and starting late. Person A starts investing $200 per month at age 25, invests for 10 years until age 35, then stops completely, never adds another dollar. Person B waits until age 35, then invests $200 per month for 30 years until age 65. At age 65, Person A has $1,247,000. Person B has $431,800. Person A invested $24,000 total. Person B invested $72,000 total. But Person A has almost 3x more money because they started early and let time do the work. This is the magic of time. The earlier you start, the less you have to invest. The later you start, the more you have to invest to catch up, and you usually can't catch up. Here's another example. Two people both want to have $1 million by age 65. Person A starts at age 25, invests $200 per month, and has $1 million by age 51. Person B starts at age 35, needs to invest $720 per month to have $1 million by age 65. Same goal, but Person A invests 1/3 of what Person B invests because Person A started 10 years earlier. Time is money, literally. The most expensive mistake is not starting early, because you can't get that time back. You can always make more money. You can't make more time. That's why compound interest is so powerful. You're trading time for money. and time is infinite if you start early enough. But here's the psychological problem. Most people can't see the benefit for the first 10 years. The growth is slow. It's boring. Your brain says, this isn't working, quit. But you have to push through that boring phase, because in years 15 to 30, everything explodes. Exponential growth kicks in. Here's the psychological barrier. Your brain wants proof that something works before you commit. But with compound interest, you don't get proof for 10 years. So your brain says, this isn't working, stop. Let me show you what happens if you start now versus waiting. If you're 25 years old and invest $200 per month until age 65, you'll have $1,247,000. If you're 25 years old and don't start now, but start in 5 years at age 30, you'll have $849,000. You lose $398,000 in potential gains just by waiting 5 years, and you're investing the same amount overall. The only difference is you started later. But here's what your brain does. Your brain says, I'm only 25. I have time. Let me enjoy my 20s. I'll start investing when I'm older. By the time you're 30, you've lost $398,000 in potential gains, and you don't even realize it. This is called present bias. Your brain overvalues the present and undervalues the future. Your brain says, why worry about money in 40 years? I want to enjoy life now. But you can enjoy life now and invest. They're not mutually exclusive. $200 per month is less than most people spend on coffee, eating out, or subscriptions. You're not sacrificing your life. You're just redirecting $200 that you were going to waste anyway. The secret is this. Start before you feel ready. Don't wait for the perfect time, because the perfect time is now. The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is today. If you're 25 and waiting, you're losing hundreds of thousands of dollars in potential gains. If you're 35 and waiting, you're losing even more. Every year you wait costs you exponentially more. Now, you might be thinking, where do I invest to get that 10% return? The short answer? The stock market, specifically index funds. An index fund is a fund that owns a little piece of hundreds of companies, so your risk is spread out. You're not betting on one company, you're betting on the entire stock market. Over the last 100 years, the stock market has returned about 10% on average. Some years it goes up 30%, some years it goes down 20%, but over decades it averages 10%. The most popular index funds are VOO, Vanguard S&P 500, VTI, Vanguard Total Stock Market, and SPY, SPDR, S&P 500. You can buy these through any brokerage, Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, Robinhood, etc. Here's the beautiful part. Once you buy them, you do nothing. You don't manage them, you don't check them every day, you just let them sit there and compound. This is the easiest investment you can make, and it's the most powerful. Most people make investing complicated. They try to pick individual stocks, they try to time the market, they panic sell when the market drops. All of that is wrong. The simple strategy works better. Buy an index fund, hold it for 30 years, don't check it, don't sell when it drops, just hold. That's it. That's the entire strategy. The hard part isn't understanding compound interest or knowing where to invest. The hard part is the discipline to not sell when the market drops 30%, to not panic, just to hold. That's why most people don't get rich from investing, not because they don't know what to do, but because they can't handle the psychological of holding through the bad years. Here's what you need to do. Step 1. Open a brokerage account. Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, doesn't matter. They're all good. It takes 10 minutes. Step 2. Set up automatic monthly investing. Even if it's just $50, even if it's $200, set it up so that the same amount is automatically invested every month. Step 3. Buy an index fund, VOO, VTI, or SPY. Doesn't matter which one. They're all basically the same. Just pick one. Step 4. Do nothing. Seriously, don't check it, don't panic sell, just hold for 30 years. That's it. That's the entire plan. If you start at age 25 with $200 per month, you'll have over $1 million by age 65, without doing anything, just letting compound interest do the work. If you start today, in 30 years, you won't regret it. If you don't start today, in 30 years, you will regret it big time. The choice is yours, but the math is undeniable. Compound interest is the easiest money you'll ever make, but you have to start, and you have to be patient. Most people fail at the patience part. They expect results in 1 year, but compound interest takes 10+ years to really show up. Can you be patient for 30 years? If yes, you'll be rich. If no, you'll be like most people, broke at retirement. The difference is your willingness to wait, to be patient, to ignore the noise and just hold. Here's what I want you to do this week. Open a brokerage account. That's it. Just open an account. Don't even invest yet if you're not ready. Just take the first step, because the first step is the hardest. Once you open the account, the next steps are easy. If this video helped you, drop a like and comment,
what age do you plan to start investing? And subscribe because I'm making more videos on building wealth, psychology, and money. The eighth wonder of the world isn't mystical or complicated. It's simple. Invest, wait, get rich. That's the whole formula. Good luck.